Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. My name's Liz and this is Let's Get Lizical, where we do everything card making. Today we're doing an extremely quick and simple card. The only thing I did up front was cut these golden strips to 1/4 inch in width, and then I have these larger scraps of the green and the red cardstock, which we're going to be using Simon's gingham set again. This time I'm doing it, the proper way. I do have some sticky mats that I could put in here, but I just tend to just not reach for them for some reason. I think it's a bit more of a hassle, so I tend to use my removable tape on the back of them instead. But anyway, I'm just gonna stamp this on the green and the red, and we're just gonna be doing like simple color blocking today. This card only took me like less than 15 minutes, and I took a break to wash my hands because I was using a lot of black ink and I didn't want to get it everywhere. So once I'm done stamping this, I actually dip for a second and then I come back and continue with the card. So while these panels are drying, I'm going to be setting up the center portion. I probably saw this layout on Pinterest. I'm sure I have it saved somewhere. But I'm just going to be using, again, my shipping label paper because it's sticky on the back. And I cut this panel to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, which we will again be cutting down a little bit afterwards. But on my mat, like I can see through the shipping label paper because it's pretty thin. So I was just kind of using the lines on my mat to help line up the diamond, which is a 2 1/2 inch square that I flipped 45 degrees so that it would become a diamond. And then I'm just attaching these gold strips to line up with the edge of it and then going around. And then I'm going to be doing the red and green in the sections here, but I'm going to be doing it like opposite corners, so it'll be like red, green around. And I'm just, cutting it so it's a bit straighter. I didn't, try to make sure that they lined up 100% when I was stamping them. So it was easy enough for me to line it up on my trimmer and then cut off the excess. And you just want to make sure you have enough paper for this. And again, pretty quick and simple. This one got a little bit sticky and it wasn't lined up 100%. So as long as you're careful, you can pretty much rip up the paper if you need to. But just make sure you're extra careful and you take your time with it so that you don't rip the paper, especially if it's pattern paper maybe you don't have any more of, because that would just be like devastating. So yeah, just be very careful. And then I'm going to trim them off here, and then I'm going to take 1/8 of an inch off around the card. And this card I would say is good for like a masculine option if that's what you're looking for. It's not too flashy. That little bit of gold just gives it that little bit of, shimmer that Christmas needs. But otherwise, like this card could go for anybody, but it is like a good masculine option. And we're just going to glue it straight to our card base. And then I'm going to pick out CZ Designs Clean Line Christmas stamp set. This is one of my favorites. And I'm just going to stamp Merry Christmas in the center of this diamond. And I just do it with black ink. I didn't add anything else. That's it for the card. I was thinking about adding maybe some like gold pearls or something, but I just kept it plain and simple. It's a quick card, easy to mass produce, and just something that you can use probably with scraps of pattern paper that you have laying around, or just like solid cardstocks would work. You could do this with the strips, like just continue doing those strips around instead of doing the big panels. But that's pretty much our card for today, guys. Thanks again for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below, and let me know your thoughts. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please subscribe because I'd love to have you here, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future content. I'll be back again on Wednesday with another video, and until then, thanks. Bye.